Okay, right now we're going to do a test of the versioning to show you guys how this works. First, we're going to log in as an employee here. We have an employee specifically filtered out for this test. To log in, we're just going to expand his employee card here. We'll go to the Login Information tab and then click the Impersonate link. As the employee, we're going to go to the Benefits module up top. Once here, you can see we have multiple different sections for benefits, but we're going to focus on the qualifying life events in the bottom right for now. In the qualifying life events, you'll see that we have many different options for qualifying life events. We're going to select one and hit Next. It's going to ask for the date of event. We'll put a date in here, and then we will also type in a brief description of this event. Once done, we're going to click Next. This will take us to the main election screen. On this screen, you will see information about the different benefits offered. You will see a place for the employee to electronically sign the benefit, buttons to enroll the employee in each benefit, and you will see the name, which will become handy later when we go to electronically sign. So we select the benefit, we then select the option and then the coverage level. We'll hit confirm, and this will change the status to showing us being enrolled. Type in the employee's name and hit submit, and you will see that if the employee types in an incorrect name than what we have on file for them, that it will give them a validation warning. They will then need to correct the error and resubmit. Okay, you can see this in the pending elections now. We need to go in as an admin and approve this qualifying life event before it will become a current benefit. So as the admin, we go over to the page where we handle these approval processes. Click Review, and we see information about this election, the different dates associated with it, the type and status. We're going to go ahead and type in a comment here of congrats and approve it. Going to hop back over to the employee side. We will refresh the page, and that should jump up to the current benefits. You see it there in the current benefits now. You can click on the See Details link, and you'll get information about this benefit, such as the employee cost and employer cost. Alright, so now what we're going to do is jump over to the connector, and we're going to sync this change down into GP. We'll launch the connector, and we are going to quickly just skip the sync process and go ahead and show you what happens in GP once the sync finishes. We're going to open up the deduction maintenance window, and we're going to find this employee and the code, which just happens to be PPOS. And you'll see there that the fixed amount that was downsynced was $100, which is what we elected. So now we are going to show you the second version of that benefit, which we have just created. Just going into it here, just navigating through. You'll see the first version, which is going to end August 21st, and this new version, August 22nd. The description will show that the version is a 20% increase. As the employee, we're going to start the open enrollment event. So you come in here, you'll see that the new payroll deduction is 120 based off our new version settings. You can come in here. You can choose a different coverage level if it applies to you, but we're going to stick with that employee only coverage level, and as you'll notice, it updates that payroll deduction to 120. We'll retype in the employee name and hit submit. Now normally you wouldn't be able to approve these open enrollment elections until the open enrollment is finished, but for the purposes of this test, we went ahead and just ended the open enrollment and set the plan period to start today so we could approve these for you guys. So we'll go in here, select the open enrollment we're in. We will click the Review Elections button. You see the election down there at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and make sure it's highlighted, and we will then click the Approve button. Alright, since that's approved, it's ready to be downsynced, so we're going to jump back over to the connector. We're going to fire off another sync here, and once again, I'm just going to skip through the sync process so that we don't have to see that. And we're going to go back to this employee. Just going to find him here real quick. Go to the code. And you will see that the dates have updated to reflect our plan period. Oop.